There are people who live their whole lives working hard, breaking their backs, breaking their bodies down, breaking their minds down, doling down their spirits, losing and missing time with the people that matter and the things that matter most to them, all in the name of hard work. But it doesn't have to be like this. There is another way. There is the possibility for a life filled with joy and fulfillment when it comes to the path you choose in work, in your career. My name is Angel EXP, and on this channel I share my experience to enhance yours. And in today's video, I'm going to share something that I've been refining for the past few years around work and my mindset around it and the lifestyle I have created. It's helped me not only have everything I need to cover all my bases, but I've done so with a lot of fun and a lot of opportunities and experienced things that I never thought I would because of it. In our society, you get paid, you get compensated for the value that you provide to the marketplace. Now, I don't want you to confuse this value with your inherent value as a human being. Those are two separate things. As a human being, as a person, you are invaluable. You cannot be measured. Your worth cannot be measured. You're priceless. But not many people know that. Not many people understand that about themselves. In the market, what I'm talking about when I say you are compensated for the value you provide the market, it's what others deem as valuable to themselves. How much of that can you share with other people? How much of what you value, the things that you care about, how can you find a way to bridge that and share that passion you have for it with other people in a way that they would understand and find valuable too? I'm going to show you how to figure that out. So it really does start with that inherent value, understanding that you are invaluable, that you are priceless. This is self-worth. This is what self-worth is. You need to get to a place, and it's a practice. You need to get to a place where you begin to truly believe how much you have to offer the world. You need to believe for yourself that you are someone who has the ideas, who has the skills, who has the ethic needed to share your gifts with the world. And to do so, to build up your self-esteem and your self-worth, look back at your life. Look back at everything you've done, everything that's led you to this point. Look for the evidence of your magnificence. Look at all of the things you've accomplished coming up to here. No matter how small, even the small wins, definitely the small wins, count those. Because they help you fill in the cracks in between the big wins. They help you fill in the gaps. They help you see that your life is actually really fucking awesome. That you yourself are a fucking badass. So you can start there. Just look at all the evidence that you've accumulated to build yourself up. Pat yourself on the back. Give yourself the flowers. You've got to do it before anyone else can. So once you've really solidified the self-worth that you have within yourself, once you've really solidified the belief that you are supposed to be here, that there is a purpose for you being here, once you truly believe the wealth within you, it starts to overflow and you can't help but share it with others. And from there, the next thing is to get aligned. This is the biggest thing. That to combat working hard on something you don't care about, that quite frankly you don't give a fuck about, you need to get into alignment. You need to drop in. And how do you do that? Well, think of all the things that you've always wanted to do that constantly pop up in your mind here and there. They're popping up for a reason. Those things are those are hints. They're trying to tell you, yo, go in this direction. There's something here for you. But more often than not, you might just brush them off and say, I could never do that. Or when the time is right. We all know that's a lie. These are the things that are calling to you. A lot of the time we don't realize what we want wants us too, and it's us who are getting in the way with it being with us. We're the ones with the blockages. See, the thing about alignment isn't just adding more to your life. It isn't about seeing what more you can do. It's also equal parts dissolving those blockages, dissolving the things that keep those things at an arm's distance. Hope I'm in focus. And a major block to that we've already covered. It's your self-worth. It's the way you speak to yourself. It's the feeling of whether you are deserving or not, or the belief that you are deserving or not. So again, you gotta look out for the things that call to you, the things that you've always been curious about, and take steps. Even though it's scary, I know it is, take steps to try those things out, because there is something there for you. If there wasn't, you wouldn't always constantly be thinking about it. And you don't want to die wondering what would happen, what if you don't take these steps. So you need to drop into alignment, and that's how you do it. Follow your curiosity, follow your intuition, your highest self, the universe, you yourself. You have your own back. It comes down to you. Get out of your own way and let the blessings come in, let the alignment come in. After that, now that you've worked on your self-worth and you're building yourself up, you found some things that truly align with you, that you truly value, that you love to explore, you love to learn about, and you love to share. It's about building the habits and the systems. What you really need, no, is not to put more effort into these things. It's actually the opposite. You need to, once again, create things that help you tap into the flow quicker, into being that person quicker. And habits and systems are really just actions you are taking to be that person. If you are taking those actions just like that person that you want to be with that thing and that career, what makes you any different? You are stacking the evidence up to show yourself, to show the world, although that doesn't really matter as much as showing yourself, that you are who you say you are, that you are willing to rise up to the challenge, that you can handle what comes along with that action, the success that will be brought about to it. And the greatest thing about building habits and systems is that you no longer need as much willpower as it took in that job that you were working so hard at. Because the amount of willpower you need is just enough to overcome the initial inertia, just enough to overcome getting out of bed or turning the camera on or opening the laptop or putting the pen on the paper or the first brush stroke. That's it. That's all you need. With great systems and great habits, you literally just need that jump start. And if the system is good that you've built, you will tap into the flow. You will get into it, and it'll be so much easier. This absolutely does not mean that you aren't going to have challenges. Challenges are good, and you will always be faced with challenges. But now the difference is the challenges you face are going to be meaningful to you. They're going to serve a purpose towards your highest good and to the good of all, because you are going to essentially be expressing yourself at this level and at this point that is so aligned with the universe, that is so aligned with the vision you have for yourself, that only blessings will be made prominent to you. You will see these challenges as opportunities rather than something you have to drag your legs through, rather than this sticky mud that you agonize over. Instead, you'll feel this excitement. You'll feel this courage build within you and say, yes, I can handle this. This will level me up. And it's going towards this future that I truly believe in for myself and for those around me. And the last thing, and this might be the hardest thing, is having faith and persistence. It's having faith and persistence in the process, in the path that you've chosen for yourself. It might seem easier. There will be times where you think, maybe I should just go back to that job. At least it felt secure. At least it felt like I'd be okay. But that's far from the truth. You might feel that way now, but the regret you'll feel down the line is going to be a burden that will be so difficult to carry, harder than the work it takes to build yourself up, your self-esteem, and harder than the work it takes to build your faith in the universe and in yourself. Harder than the habits and the systems that you'll have to create for yourself. You need to build this faith, and it's a practice. You need to be persistent in the actions and being that person. Be persistent in the things that you care about. Even if the world takes a long time to catch up to the vision you have for yourself, be persistent and know that it will pay off. It will be worth it, because instead of having a life of hard work, doing things that you don't care about for people who don't care about you, who don't have your best interest in mind, you will be building a life that you love, a life that will bring you immense joy, immense opportunity, experiences you never even imagined. You'll feel healthier, you'll move different, you will literally glow from the inside out, and everyone around you will feel it too, and they will also be inspired by you. And in that way, doing this, changing your inner world from this mindset, from this belief, from this mode of having to work hard, changing it to knowing that there is a life of ease and possibility through getting out of your own way, through allowing it in, and being persistent in the faith, and still taking action. There is another possibility for you. In doing so, you will change so much. So much will change for you. So much so that you can't help but change the lives of others too. If you're someone brave enough to be taking this path, I know you're the type of person that I'd love to stay in conversation with. And if you like the things that I said today, if they resonated with you and you want to hear more, consider subscribing, hit the like button, and let me know what challenges you're facing. Let me know your thoughts. Aside from that, thank you for watching. This is Angel EXP. I'll see you on the next one.